4 more U.S. airports will start health screenings this morning to prevent the spread of Ebola. They are Newark, Liberty, Washington, Dulles, Chicago's O'Hare, and Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson. New York's JFK Airport began the extra checks last weekend. Major Garrett is at the White House, where President Obama canceled his travel plans to oversee the Ebola emergency. Major, good morning.
Good morning. President Obama will not attend a scheduled fundraiser in New York or political rally in Rhode Island, but instead stay here to focus on Ebola, though the White House hasn't described the president's precise agenda. What the White House does know is the public and members of Congress are increasingly skeptical of the federal Ebola response.
Well, obviously,
President Obama scrubbed his first campaign trip of the midterm election cycle to discuss the federal Ebola response and demanded better performance.
we're going to make sure that something like this is not repeated and that we are monitoring, supervising, overseeing in a much more aggressive way. We are taking this very seriously at the highest levels of government.
Lawmakers in Congress want more information and new policies. California Democratic Senator Barbara Boxer demanded help for frontline health care workers. There is more we can and must do to ensure that every facility and every health care worker is fully trained and ready to meet this threat, Boxer wrote Dr. Thomas Frieden, head of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. House Speaker John Boehner said the president should absolutely consider a temporary travel ban from West African countries in the grip of the Ebola epidemic. Texas Republican Congressman Michael Burgess, a medical doctor, questioned why visas are still being issued to residents in the Ebola hot zone.
That should be stopped, and it should be stopped for a period of time. I don't know for how long, but at least allow our medical personnel here a chance to catch up.
Excuse me, questions about a travel ban and the possible appointment of a White House czar to oversee the federal Ebola response are likely to be raised at a House hearing later today where top administration officials will testify. The White House has ruled out a travel ban and says it has a, quote, completely reasonable management structure already in place. Charlie?
Major, thanks.